The reason I think I travel is because I want to know more. I want to understand as much as I possibly can. It's a hunger, I guess. I want to understand how we got to this point. How did this particular place evolved into what it is now? You need to at least experience something besides where you're from. You need to at least understand how the other parts of the world work. You need to understand how other people live, so you at least are grateful for what you have.
We use a textbook, and you go through the textbook and you see pictures of places like Madrid, or you see Machu Picchu, or you see all these different places. And I think people learn a whole lot more from experiencing something than from seeing it in a textbook. And especially with our population of students, they learn by doing. So for example, where we are now in the Galapagos, they can see about turtles and sea lions and conservation all day in a classroom, but until they've experienced it, they don't know what it's like.
Well, I think that Travel for Teens' mission to teach teens to be travelers, not tourists, is really in line with what we want to do in creating global citizens. We want students to understand and embrace the cultures that they are visiting. We want them to understand the currency, the food, the travel, using public transportation. We want them to experience what life is like living in another city, not just visiting another city, because that experience is what is ultimately going to give them critical thinking skills, leadership skills, and develop that compassion and empathy for others.
My experience with the students from my school on this trip has been really positive. We're bonding more than we would normally do in the classroom.
Our teachers really enjoy going on trips. Not only do the students learn, but the teachers learn. We're constantly bringing things back to use in our classrooms. And then I think for a teacher, the most rewarding thing is seeing what you're teaching in action. When a Spanish teacher can go to a Spanish-speaking country and see the girls engaging, using the language, using the skills that they've learned in the classroom, asking, talking to a waiter, ordering food, I think that's a really important piece of why we do what we do every day.